a credit card. Now, also, while you're shopping, since we're talking beauty, you can check hsn.com and you can see the beauty sale that we've got going on now on hsn.com, up to 50% off in some cases on some of your favorite beauty brands. And we're talking about the big ones, and we're talking about whether it's makeup or hair care or skin care, foot care, body care, whatever it is, we've got it on hsn.com. So be sure to check it out. And then we also have free shipping on orders of over, when you spend $75 or more, you get free shipping on all of those items and everything else that you shop for throughout the day. So once you reach $75, so if you picked up, maybe you picked up our first set with the brush, the primer, and the foundation, and then you picked up the eyeliners, I think if I can remember correctly, you're pretty much into free shipping for those and everything else for the day. So consider that as we continue on. We've only got about 10 more minutes left with Doris Dalton in this 4th anniversary show right now, but we wanted to talk about concealer. So we started off with primer and foundation for our skin, but we've got the dull skin, this covers everything, concealer, and this applicator sponge. Now, as with concealer, just like with foundation, you're gonna choose your shade, and we'll show you the shade chart, but we've got these for you at less than $10 on a flex pay. And when it comes, Doris, when it comes to concealer, and we talk about coverage, sometimes concealer for other brands means heavy, thick, and dry. That's not what this concealer is.
No one wants that. No one wants heavy, thick, and dry. Trust me. So this is a Customer Choice Award winner. This is also, FYI, just won a New Beauty magazine for Best Concealer. So not only has the industry said this is the best concealer, so have the people at home. So everyone has spoken. This concealer was created because, you just said it, most concealers are thick, cracky, and dry. And I have a 60-year-old eye, and trust me, that stuff settles in. So it starts its life as a serum. It's infused with ingredients like caffeine and green tea and cucumber extract, licorice root extract, super high coverage pigment. Also, it has an instant brightener, so stay with your natural skin tone.
Okay.
Dude, I know if you're like me, 1980, you want to go 2 shades later, don't have to do that, okay? I have brighteners in there. I wear a light foundation, and I have on the light concealer. Now, what you're seeing here was a little dab will do you. Do not put too much of this on, just a tiny, tiny bit, but what I want to show you is, ready? Look at that.
Wow.
Do you have darkness underneath your eye?
Yes.
It covers everything up. It covers it up. So if you have darkness or any of that that's going on. Now, another important thing, when you get this home, you get the sponge. This is what presses it underneath the eye. When you get it home, it'll look like this. It comes in a package. You wet the sponge, wring it out till it's almost dry. It'll grow 4 times its size, okay? And then literally watch. You just put this on, tiny little dab just like that, and then you just take your sponge and you just tap it. Tap that sponge in just like this. Tap,
Okay.
tap, tap, tap. Okay? This is the correct way to put on a concealer if you have an aging eye. Because a lot of times we just brush and we smear it around and we smear it around. You can feather it out and use a brush then if you picked up that brush set on when you're done. But what you want to do is tap that in, because when you tap that in, it stops creasing.
Right.
It helps with that creasing. Now, this is a clinical before and after, and I love to show this too, Tamara. A clinical before and after is different than a beauty before and after. This is done in the harshest environment, meant to find every flaw that you have. So you see the before. She's got, you know, some issues underneath the eye, and you look at the after. Look at how underneath that eye is now, looks brighter, looks like that darkness is just kind of covered. That's what we're looking for in a concealer. I hate it, being my age, that every concealer made me look my age. I don't feel like I'm 60 on the inside. I'm like the cool grandma, right? Like I'm the girl that runs around like the crazy grandma. I like to call myself like the cool Gigi, right?
Yeah.
So what you're seeing here too, that same concealer, okay, the before, you can see the texture. I mean, look at underneath, look at the after.
Yes.
It literally brightens the look underneath the eye, and that's what you want in a concealer. Remember, I didn't say this is the best. You guys did.
Yes.
New Beauty Magazine, which is literally the beauty Bible.
Right.
The beauty Bible.
Right.
Okay.
And they have given it
Said that.
award-winning status from New Beauty. This is it. If you haven't
Yes.
tried it, or if you're still looking for a concealer, because
have to
maybe you're
try it.
using one that you've been using and we kind of get into a
Yep.
rut and we just kind of go to the same thing over and over. But you're saying, wait a minute, this is an award-winning concealer from New Beauty Magazine. That's all they do. They don't do fashion, they don't talk about other things, they only talk beauty. And they have given this the award for best concealer. There's even been a consumer perception study done on these. And of those who were surveyed, 100% agreed that their skin instantly looked younger. Hello, sign me up, instantly looks younger. 93% agreed that this concealer instantly softened the appearance of fine lines and crow's feet. And when you think about, you may put concealer on other parts of your face, but we primarily put it under and around our eyes. And if I can soften the look of crow's feet, if I feel like I instantly look younger, and it was using the right concealer, covering everything without caking up, without being dry, without being uncomfortable, it's weightless on the skin, it won't crack, crease, or settle. And look at that. And if you have darkness under your eyes, I hope you're on the phone for this concealer. This is 698795. That's the item number to get that home. Use your same foundation shade for your concealer, and I will send it right on out to you.